Hey guys, hello. I'm here to talk about organizing your junk drawer. And before I start, I just want to give fair warning. My daughter might walk into the room. She's wide awake and she's not in a grip. So, fair warning. All right. So for all those people who thought I was crazy because I don't have a junk drawer, I just want to make sure you guys realize, because I just realized this, the reason I don't have a junk drawer is because my junk is everywhere. When you guys were answering my question about what do I have in my junk drawers, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go collect this stuff from all around the house and none of them have designated spaces. So thank you for giving me a designated space for all my junk. Now, I had to create a junk drawer. So I painted this thing. I didn't do such a good job because I did it really fast, but I just took a Home Depot dresser that we had in our closet and I painted it, and I painted it to match this messy cabinet. And for Shira, special for you, this is the paint I used. I used DecoArt Americana Decor for the gray, and for the pink I used this. Don't mind my manicure. I used this, different company, but same idea, chalk paint. And I mixed it with, I always mix it with these colors to kind of give it a pop. So that's the drawer I'm using. And now I just want to point out that I put all the junk here. I made it into categories, kind of. My daughter kind of messed it up, but I put it in categories. One of the things I want to tell you guys is that for all of you people who commented that one of the things in your junk drawer is garbage, throw the garbage out. I'm not teaching you how to organize garbage. So that's the first step. You take everything out, organize it into categories, and you throw out the garbage. The second part is that there's two ways to do it. You can either buy organizers from the store, or you can make your own. So if you want to buy organizers, I have a whole list, and I'm going to go through them. If you want to make them by yourself, then you can make them. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to make. 1 second. You can make these really cute drawer dividers, and you can make a bunch to go till the end, and then you don't even have to do the side because you don't really see the side. If you decide to go with store-bought, so the few that I bought, I went to Amazing Savings. You can go to any stupid, small, cheap store. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. I bought these. I like them because they're colorful and they're flexible, so you can kind of mush them to make tighter spaces fit more. Another one I bought was this one, just so that it gives you a space that doesn't move, they're designated sizes. One of the things I realized was that if you use it like this and you don't fill in every little space, then you're actually making some more spaces. You can use these areas. You don't only have to put things in the places that you have them. Okay, now if you're going to buy in the store, there's a few things that I would recommend. First of all, I wouldn't recommend buying basket kind of dividers, with the wicker or anything, because things snag. If you do, buy with a lining, because things snag, things fall through the holes. They always have little splinters that come off, and I'm terrified of splinters. So I wouldn't recommend that. Another thing I would recommend is, before going to the store, to take a newspaper or some other kind of foldable item and to make it the size of your drawer. So cut it out to the size of your drawer, lie it on the bottom, cut it out to the size of your drawer, and bring it to the store with you. Because when I went to the store to buy it, I didn't do this, and I realized that a lot of the things left kind of weird, awkward spaces, and it wasn't good. I didn't buy the right amount or the right size. So I would recommend doing that so that you know what to buy, what size to buy, and how many of it to buy, and all those kind of things. Another thing I would tell you to do is, if you're buying single ones, not a set, to put putty or thumbtack or Play-Doh or anything on the bottom, so that when you put it in your drawer, it doesn't slide around, and when you open your drawer, everything is kind of in the one spot. It's not sliding around and making everything messier than it was, or just like it was before. Another thing that I saw was cute was people use silverware utensil drawers, dividers for pencils and pens and stuff. But I use a ice cube tray for all my jewelry, for my earrings and my small jewelry in my closet, so you can use that for small things. All kinds of things. I saw somebody on Pinterest use like a picture frame that was like really deep pictures, and they used the picture frame to like divide everything up. It was very cute. There's a whole different type, all different cute things that you can do. Now, if you want to do the DIY, so I'm going to show you how to make them. Let me show you again what we're going to make. It's really easy, and it's probably stuff you have at home anyways. I can never turn the stem camera on. So that is what it's going to look like. And if you have like a bunch, so first off, I would say to like kind of like before you start to set up all this, you need some cereal boxes. Yeah, I use Rice Krispies and Fruitos, don't judge. So if you set it up in your drawer that shows what could fit and how many of it could fit, and like organize it in a way that makes sense. Because you don't only have to use cereal boxes, you can use oatmeal boxes, any different size of boxes, and like kind of puzzle it out before you do it so that you know where everything goes and you know which sides you need to, because here you see I didn't do the side because I know I'm going to be putting another one right here. So you have to like do it to figure out which sides you need to cover and what's going to fit and what needs to be cut. Okay, let's start. So if you have, I'm using a Rice Krispie box, you take it, you put it in the drawer, and you take your pen. It's going to be interesting to do with a camera in my hand. You take your pen, as you can see I by mistake drew on the drawer, but it's fine because this is the inside. And this is a really cheap thing. And you make a line where the box and the drawer meet. Take it out. You cut the drawer. Here, I'm going to show you. Okay. You cut the box. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I think it will take too long. But you cut the box. Maybe I will. Depends on my daughter. You take the box. Basically, just cut it. What I like to do is I like to cut it on the corner first because it was the other box at least is easier. Cut it along the line you make. You can make another line to make sure it's straight, or you can just kind of guess it. Make a line. By the way, guys, you should tell me what times are good for you for the live when I ask on the polls, because I don't know what times work out for you. I don't know what times you can come watch me. So you should let me know so that you can be here and you can ask questions and we can do it together. Oh look, I got some Rice Krispies. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take any nice piece of paper that you have in your house. Anything will do. And you just measure it out. You put the, you see what I'm doing? You put the paper like this. You guys see? And the Rice Krispies box like this. And you just make a line right where it finishes. See, I'm using like any random papers that I had in my house that I never used because like, why would I ever use these papers? So I'm just using them now. Found the use for them. You make a line. And you could use the Rice Krispie box to make the line straight. Obviously cereal boxes aren't exactly straight, but you know. And you just cut it. Well, first you draw the line. And then you just cut it. So we have our line. And we cut it to size. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. It's like hard to tell what you can see. And then you just put it in. You try to make it in the middle of it. And you just kind of stick it in. Super easy. It's not really that difficult. It's just a little bit time consuming. When you put it in the box, what I'm doing right now is you put your finger along the inside seam of the box over here, and you just kind of like seam it in, like squish it into the corner so that it doesn't come out, and that looks nice once you look inside. See? Just like that. You just like push it down, make sure it's smooth, and then when you get to the top, make sure there's no air bubbles, you know, like squish it out. And then you fold over the top. And hope you guys aren't asking questions because I can't see. Take a piece of tape, fold over the top, make sure there's no air bubbles, make sure it's tight against the corner, and then you just tape it and see if it's going to be like a divider that you see this side, so you just keep going, just put it on, make sure it looks nice, make sure where you cut is straight, and use some clear tape, or use like, you know, loop over the tape. Let's see here. Just in case. Loop over the tape like that and put it on the inside so you don't see it, kind of like that. Okay? I guess we will do the whole thing now. And then you just take the rest of your paper. Oh, my daughter's up. You measure it. And you make a straight line. Come to think of it, it's not even that time consuming. Just, if you have kids, then like, everything feels time consuming. And you cut it. Try to cut it straight, you know, not drunk. And there you have it. And you just put it in, slide down. If it's the exact right size, it will stay. If it's not the exact size, exact right size, then you just put some tape on the back of it, stick it against it so you don't see it, and you just fold it over. Cut it and tape it. And the same on the other side. See this, I did not do the exact right size for some reason, even though it's the same piece of paper. Probably didn't cut it straight. Not really that big of a deal, I'm just going to shave it down a little bit. It's really not a big deal because you only see the inside of the box. So, especially if it's like really puzzled out so that there's no extra space, you really only see the inside of the box. So really not a big deal what the outside of the box looks like. And now one of the things I saw that I liked were some dividers that had an open bottom. So what you can do is, if you like that, is you can take out the bottom from the cereal box, just cut out this part. But if you do that, an idea that I liked was if you could line the bottom of your drawer with some contact paper or even some of this paper, anything cute, so that all the bottoms of the dividers look the same and it's kind of cute. I thought that was pretty. Okay, there we have it. A really cute divider with really cute paper. And you can make them short, you can make them tall, you can cut them down. They don't have to be to the top of the drawer. You can make them whatever height you want. And second, I'm going to put it in a drawer. And you just put it in. And how cute is that? Obviously, I would take that down, but how cute is that? It's just a bunch of dividers, all different colors, all different papers, and you can do it all the way till the end, and it's really awesome. So, I think that is all, and it was really fun. And by the way, when I put up the vote about what I should do what I should do the live video on, I did not offer the option of junk drawer. And when someone did junk drawer, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? But it was actually really fun, and I actually watched like a ton of YouTube videos and went on Pinterest a ton, and it was really fun. One of the things I realized though, when I was trying to put my store-bought dividers in, it works best if you put the biggest one in the corner and then like work out from there to the other corner from the biggest to the smallest. So like, basically like, it would go like big, smaller, 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 smaller. The other one kind of made everything fit a little bit easier. Those were just the different things. I can't wait to see pictures of your organized drawers. And by the way, thank you so much. Bye, guys.